Hello and welcome to the Country Music Vault on the Stories of Country Music YouTube channel. Today we're going to watch a video and listen to Alan Jackson singing George Jones' song, He Stopped Loving Her Today. This was recorded at George Jones' funeral, which was in May of 2013 after he passed in late April, and the funeral was held at the Grand Ole Opry. It was a star-studded funeral. It went about 3 hours long, and Alan Jackson actually closed the service with this song. But it was, like I said, had a ton of people there, celebrities, dignitaries, and of course, country music singers. There were plenty of other singers that sang as well. Of note, Vince Gill and Patty Loveless sang Vince Gill's song, Go Rest High on That Mountain. Randy Travis sang Amazing Grace. And one song that I really enjoyed was Travis Tritt's version and rendition of Why Me, Lord, of course, Chris Christopherson's song. So there's several videos out there of people singing at George Jones' funeral, and I have a feeling I will be doing several reactions and histories to those in the near future because they are just great, and that is country music history personified, watching these great singers honor George Jones at his funeral. Now, one interesting thing I remember about this song, He Stopped Loving Her Today, is I forget where I read it, but I believe George Jones said something like before the song came out, he was making about $2,500 a night. That was everything to pay his band, his expenses, everything. $2,500 a night to sing in concert. After the song, he was making $25,000 a night for each concert and couldn't stay or couldn't find the time to, basically he was booked up. He couldn't find the time to go to everybody that was asking him to sing. So he went from $2,500 to $25,000. That's how big of a career changer this song was. He Stopped Loving Her Today. And look, you could say, who could even try to sing that song? I mean, the song is often voted as the #1 country song ever. Who could ever try to fill in and sing that song in George Jones' place? And there's not many. And Alan Jackson would be the first to tell you he certainly wasn't trying to replace George Jones, but he did the best he could. And I thought it was a great version and a great rendition. So that's what we're going to listen to here. But before we do, if you like this kind of content, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. That would be awesome. All right, here we go. Let's listen to this song.
He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him, you'll forget time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind.
Could you imagine what Alan Jackson is feeling right now?
Kept her picture on his wall.
His heart has to be beating out of his chest.
Went half crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years, and he stopped loving her today. They placed a ring upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away.
Wow.
He stopped loving her today. came to see him one last time.
Such a historical moment here for country music. Of course, George Jones' funeral. Of course, he stopped loving her today. And I'm trying to put myself into Alan Jackson's place, trying to sing and deliver in such a highly charged and emotional environment. One of the greatest country songs ever written and sang by one of the greatest country singers ever. And having to deliver that with all that pressure and with all that emotion, and to be able to do it as well as he did. A lot of times we look back and say, where have all of our country music heroes gone? And for me, Alan Jackson is one of those who is stepping in and has stepped into the elder statesman of country music, and he feels that so well. I'm just proud of Alan Jackson. I enjoy his career and his music, and I just can't imagine not only the blessing and the, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, the blessing is the only word I can come up with to be able to fill in and try to sing the song at George Jones' funeral. But the pressure he also has to feel, and I think at the end of this, we'll see him almost overcome with emotion. So here we go back into it.
We all wondered if she would. It kept running through my mind. This time, he's over her for good. And he stopped loving her today. They placed a ring on his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. We love you, George.
One of the true greats of our time, ladies and gentlemen, at all time.
There's nothing more I can offer than that right there, so I won't even try. Alan Jackson, he stopped loving her today at George Jones' funeral, the Grand Ole Opry House, May 2013. We'll do more of these. If you like this type of content, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'd love that. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, we'll do another one soon. Take care.